What would happen if the United States dropped a nuclear bomb on Iran? The consequences would be apocalyptic, not just for Iran but for global stability. If a U.S. nuclear warhead, whether a Hiroshima-sized 15-kiloton bomb or a modern 300-kiloton weapon, were detonated over a major city like Tehran, it would kill hundreds of thousands in seconds, with millions more affected by fire, radiation, and collapse of infrastructure. Buildings would be vaporized, people incinerated, and hospitals overwhelmed or wiped out entirely. The firestorm could burn for days, and the fallout, carried by winds, would poison the air, land, and water across Iran and into neighboring countries like Iraq, Afghanistan, and even parts of Pakistan and the Gulf. Crops would wither, water would become toxic, and cancer, birth defects, and radiation sickness would haunt survivors for decades. But the nightmare wouldn't end with the bomb. Iran's vast network of proxy forces, Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq, Houthi rebels in Yemen, and others, could immediately retaliate with suicide attacks, drone strikes, or rocket fire on U.S. bases in the Middle East, Israeli cities, and oil infrastructure in the Gulf. While Iran itself might be militarily crippled, revenge wouldn't depend on direct retaliation. It would come through chaos. Cyber attacks, terrorism, and asymmetric warfare could follow for years. The global oil market would collapse, especially if the Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of the world's oil flows, was disrupted or attacked. Economies worldwide would spiral into recession. Politically, the U.S. would face severe backlash from allies, the UN, Muslim-majority nations, and even rivals like Russia and China. Israel and Gulf allies would become immediate targets of regional fury, facing a wave of militant revenge and international isolation. Inside the US and Europe, massive protests would erupt, questioning the morality of nuclear warfare in the 21st century. But perhaps the darkest outcome would be global precedent. If one nuclear bomb is used now, others might follow. North Korea, China, or Russia could see it as permission to use their own. In the end, even if Iran couldn't fight back with its own nukes, the world would face an unstoppable chain reaction of violence, fear, and destabilization. A nuclear bomb doesn't just destroy a city, it destroys trust, peace, and the rules that prevent world war. If you found this scenario intense and eye-opening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep global analysis and powerful what-if videos.